Previously on Into the Yonder Void. We were all on a ship, and there was a huge storm. It sank our ship. We luckily washed ashore. There were some cannibal small people that helped us out, and then we were attacked by mer people. But then the cannibal small people helped us again. I'm very curious to see where this is going.
The D20 Syndicate presents Into the Yonder Void.
I like that Nezrah believes the cannibal thing. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the D20 Syndicate podcast.
How are you? Welcome
that's us?
to the podcast.
A weekly Dungeons & Dragons 5e actual play podcast. I am your host and DM, Seth, and around the table we have our players.
I'm Billy, and I play Nezrah.
I'm Tomas, and I play Gil, the brand.
I'm Lindsey, and I play Fee.
And I'm Michaela, and I play Can.
That's right. Each week we record for your listening pleasure. This is episode 2 of season 2. 2 for 2, baby. 2, 22. You can call us the 2-2 train.
And campaign 2 is only 2 episodes, and this is our last.
So long, partner.
This is just going to be a credits episode. So yeah, if this is your first time listening, keep in mind we do have a season 1 with a completely different cast of characters, same people playing, and it's a different campaign, but it's
Is
in
it
the
better?
same
Probably.
world. Who knows?
But we started at like level 14 on the show. We're starting from scratch here.
We got babies.
At level 3.
At level 3.
From scratch. But yeah, that's the benefit of starting
That's
this
basically
campaign.
scratch. It's just like using a cake mix instead of mixing it together
That's
yourself.
true.
Still a toddler.
But yeah.
You still gotta bake that bitch.
That is the benefit of starting this campaign with us right now. We're starting these characters from the beginning. Everyone is being introduced to this, including the players and myself. So, yeah.
If you want to see what our characters look like, by the way, I mean, we didn't super describe their appearance, but you can go to our social media and we have pictures of all of them. This dude on Instagram, what is his name?
Daniel K. Art. If you're looking for him, you can. If you check out our Instagram, we tagged him in our art post with the group shot. So go ahead and check it out. But I can't remember his real last name, but yeah, he goes by Daniel_K_art. I should probably look up a campfire question. Do we have a review, Tomas?
We do. Billy has it.
All right, Billy.
Billy.
This is it. Don't fuck this up.
You got called on to read in front of the class.
We'll bust you right back down to sergeant so fast.
Popcorn.
I don't think that's for us.
Oh. All right.
Wrong movie.
You guys into popcorn in school? Okay.
Yeah.
JasperSilverKnight says, if you enjoy the veil of fantasy being draped over your eyes, being enraptured by unparalleled storytelling about a group of adventuring heroes vanquishing the many hordes of evil foes laid before them, or experiencing an intricate array of emotions as the bonds of friendship are put to the ultimate test, then this is the podcast that will leave you truly satisfied, yet begging for more. I highly recommend that if you are anyone in existence, it says that if you or anyone you know enjoy playing Dungeons & Dragons or listening to an entrancing story, that you lend your ear to the D20 Syndicate podcast. Do it. A true 5-star roller coaster of emotional bliss and tyranny.
Jesus walking.
What a ride.
You'll share in the spoils of war and weep at the costs endured. Laughing uncontrollably at the shenanigans this lovable group of friends constantly get into, and being enveloped by a story that tugs at your heartstrings. Be ready for the story of a lifetime.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
That was an action-packed review,
That was
but also
good.
slightly sexually charged. If I think I was picking up on some hits. He said the veil draped over you. Then he said
That's
enveloped, and then he said the bonds of friendship
Yeah,
left
bonds of
satisfied.
friendship.
I fuck my friend.
Begging on your knees
more, yeah.
for more.
Yes.
Sorry, we just all watched Eyes Wide Shut last night, so we're all kind of in that mindset. Sorry.
Lars von Trier's my dad.
Stanley Kubrick directed my childhood.
Anyway,
It was
thank you for that
beautiful.
awesome review. That's
Yes,
Thank
we
you. That
really
was really
appreciate
nice.
that.
You sold us better than we can sell ourselves.
Yeah, man.
You sold us, so we don't have to. That's a wrap, ladies and gentlemen.
Roll credits. Good night. You've been a wonderful crowd.
Now it's time for tonight's Around the Campfire question.
Yes.
For tonight's Around the Campfire question, I want to know, since we have some brand new characters, this is the perfect time to introduce this. Why is your lowest stat narratively? So take a moment to check out your lowest stat, and then you can tell me why that is. 'Cause I'm a rogue. Here's my dump stat. All right. So, first and foremost, I'm going to call on Nez.
Well, I don't have a lot of strength because I'm too busy reading and not working out my muscles.
Very interesting. I feel like this is going to be this. I'm now realizing I think all of you guys' strength.
He's got a tie.
Well, thank you so much, Nez. Let's go with you, Can.
I think we might need this for the mission that we've all agreed to go on together.
Uh-oh. Where's that contract?
But I'm not very strong, but that's just because I have been living my life on this island and we make textiles and beads and stuff. So, I mean, why do I need to be that strong?
That's true. Gil?
Well, my greatest weakness is I'm not very strong and I'm also not very smart. But I make up for it with panache. I have a lot of abilities that I inherited from my parents that don't really make me need to do so much of the heavy lifting. So I'm kind of lazy. I like to have others do stuff. I convince them to do stuff for me. And I don't really like to read, so I just never really grew that part of my brain. And I won't apologize for it.
I love how he thinks the mind works.
One just shriveled up part of the brain.
It's like a food pyramid, and one of them is just one part of it's just crumbled.
It's just black and dead.
I replaced it with a Twix. Well, thank you, Gil. Fee.
I'm copying people's answers again, but my lowest stat is strength, and I'm not very strong just because I have, as far as I can remember, have had a lot of people that are doing the kind of heavy lifting jobs, similar to how Gil said, but also reading, like Nez said, but yeah, I guess I spend more of my time using my other muscles that aren't strength. My brain muscles? Is that a thing? Brain muscles?
You tell me, Brainiac.
That's what I heard
That
somewhere.
one. Yeah.
Not the book, though.
I saw it in a movie. What's a movie? I don't know.
Does anyone have a below 10 stat, out of curiosity?
Nope.
No.
Yeah. So we're still better than you normies listening.
Fuck you.
Fight us.
You fucking try and flex on me.
I'm stupid for whatever I am, but I'm still smarter than me in real life, I guess.
What are each of your scores? You said
My lowest stats are 12. So
Oh, that's not that bad.
Dang.
My lowest stat is 11, which is strength.
12.
10. Roll not strong.
average.
Roll not strong.
So,
And
yeah.
then wisdom's 11, so.
Don't ask you for advice.
No.
When we last left off, y'all were on the shore in the shallows off the or on the island of Luta. Can, who you just met's home village and island. You guys were rescued after you rescued yourselves from a horrible storm out at sea, which tore apart your ship. And then you showed up and had to fight. And then a giant beast showed up, and you thought you were going to have to fight that. But luckily, Seems like you were saved in the nick of time by someone that Can knows as Uchi.
Is this Smoochie in disguise?
It is not.
It's Smoochy Toochie.
Just a half-orc dressed like a little
Stanley Tucci.
halfling.
But yeah, he
Stanley Tucci. He'd be a good halfling.
but yeah, he kind of paddles back to the shore and looks around, and as you remember, he had kind of left off saying he didn't think that somebody that had just arrived needed to be there. But then he just kind of like tosses his hands in the air. Well, I'll see you back in the village. And he walks off, leaving you guys on the beach. The sailor is now like kind of breathing heavy. He's, well, we did it. We defeated whatever that was. We survived the storm. Guys, we did it.
Yeah, man, good thing you were here.
Oh, I mean, I didn't really do anything, but I was ready to.
You were looking mighty intimidating with that oar.
I don't know what I would have done if it had happened. I'm still out of breath, and I didn't even swing the damn thing. I've been sitting for the last 2 minutes.
What does he look like?
He is about middling height. He's maybe 5'8", 5'9", short, dark hair, cleanly shaven, kind of a wiry build with a little bit of like a little heavy around the middle. And he's got like big like bags under his eyes. He's got kind of a more of a tan complexion. He's a human.
What is he? Does he look like someone who was on the boat?
Yes, you would have. Well,
He's not on the manifest.
Well, I mean, that's where I'm going. He said that guy said there was somebody who wasn't supposed to be here. So, I'm also trying to
Fee and Nez.
be stupid too.
Or I guess.
Yeah, quit being so smart.
I guess if you guys aren't being suspicious, then you won't do a roll. But
Okay.
you could do some follow-up questions with him if you wanted to try to figure it out.
What's your name, man?
My name is Panthro Bluebreeze.
Panthro?
Panthro Bluebreeze.
Wait, like
What
like
nationality is that?
is that the blueberries that I know?
No, Bluebreeze.
Oh, okay, cool.
Of the Northampton Blue
there's-
Breezes.
Maybe they're cousins or something.
I no, I thought you said blueberries, but like blueberries,
I get. Oh yeah, no.
blueberries.
No, that does sound like,
know, like
kind of like
that.
an accent, like some accents I hear. They
Yeah,
run
just
it
like
together. The elves a lot of the time.
I got an 18 on insight on him, by the way.
Maybe I should stop posing like this because I feel like every character is going to come across as very bitchy.
You said I had a look at the manifest last night.
You
right?
you saw the posting of where their route and stuff like that.
Did
and,
it mention crew members and like passengers?
It said the captain, and it didn't say anything really about who was on the boat. But you remember him being there during the fight. He was one of the people. Nez can vouch for it if he were able. He was one of the people that was saved by Nez.
I look over at Can. So is that other guy, is he always super cryptic like that?
what?
He said one of us isn't supposed to be here.
Oh, well, I mean that could mean anything, I guess. Like, maybe just like. Maybe you're just supposed to be doing something else in life. I don't know.
Is that usually what he means when he says that? Does he usually say that?
He gives a lot of advice. Like, one time he told me, like, don't touch fire. It's not my plan in life. Yeah, he says a lot of stuff like that, I guess.
All right. Well, forget it, I guess.
But everyone here is part of the plan, so
All right, the plan.
vis-a-vis, y'all belong, right?
I guess. I mean, I just met this guy, and this guy, and these guys.
So did you, like, you hired them to help us out? And
I mean, there's a lot of people. I'm looking back and forth. There's a lot of people on ships, in general.
The other
So you
sailor kind of
never,
runs up. It's gnome sailor kind of like, hey, sorry I missed everything. I was busy putting the boat on the beach and making sure it doesn't get washed back away. I had to put like a block behind it. It was a whole mess. What I miss?
You must be really strong.
What?
You did that yourself?
We need that.
Yeah, are you a strong guy?
Not particularly. I mean, I feel a lot stronger after rowing all that time, but yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm I think average.
It's my
You're
dope stat. Was he on the boat for sure?
This guy?
Yeah.
Roll perception.
Fuck.
I am also going to roll for that.
You don't have to because
I don't
you know for a
trust
fact that he was.
anybody.
Okay.
He was the other guy that you
19.
saved. Yeah, you're pretty sure you remember seeing his face on the boat, on the ship.
So far, nobody has brought up the.
I'm very glad that you made it.
Oh, yeah, man. Thanks for saving us. Oh, our bacon would have been cooked without your help.
Wait, you had bacon on the ship?
Yeah, we got bacon, we got beans, we got skirt steaks, we had pork chops, we had chicken fingers, chicken breasts, chicken giblets, turkey giblets, turkey gizzards.
Hungry man dinners.
Wait. Chickens have fingers?
Yeah.
Does that mean they also have toes?
They super have toes.
Probably. I guess I never thought about it before.
If I'm not mistaken, I think they're commonly referred to as talons.
What?
Or is it Tolans? We don't know.
That could be.
That's a dialect I'm not familiar
I've
with.
never heard them
Professors can't
called
even
that.
explain it, I think.
What professors have you been professing to speak with?
Anyway.
I don't know. I am.
So what's next on the agenda, gang? And he like slaps he's like, dusting off his hands.
Well, the small cannibal here was telling us about a plan.
Ah! And he like leaps back.
I'm not a cannibal.
I only eat humans.
I shoot a look at Gil.
I don't notice it.
I don't eat people.
It was my
and
right side eye.
To my knowledge, I don't think anybody here eats people either. So you're safe on that front.
My sincerest apologies. I must have gotten some bad information. I'm
No
very
worries.
sorry.
No worries. It's a valid concern when you meet new people.
To
You
assume
don't.
cannibals.
Hey, don't give him a hard time about it. I get it. I mean,
He's new. It's okay. He's not used to dealing with other tribes.
Fee, once a battle seemed to subside, was on the ground like hyperventilating for a bit, but she just popped up and was like, "That is a huge relief you are not a cannibal."
Did all of you think that I was a cannibal?
I don't know why they think that.
I know, that's crazy, but
I definitely did.
Somebody on the life raft on the boat definitely said that they were small cannibals.
Yeah, I think it was
Anyway,
Gil.
where is this town at? We should go get some rest, probably, right?
probably, I don't know if you guys are tired. Oh, yeah.
What about
The
that guy
shipwreck.
over there?
You guys are probably really tired right now, so let's get you back into town. We'll get you some of those berries we talked about.
Are we gonna?
Not like the name.
It's Breeze.
Yeah, but I talked about it was a joke.
Are we gonna leave that water guy there, or are we gonna kill that thing?
Still just spinning around in it.
I drop my concentration.
You watch as it like, and it just takes off.
There we go. Easy enough. All right, guys, let's go.
That thing was weird.
Are you okay?
Yeah. You'll notice her color's back to normal like before too. Back to the brown hair and kind of greenish skin. Why wouldn't I be okay?
No reason.
So we're going to town, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
To the town.
All right, follow me, guys.
All right, lead the way, Ken.
So how did you learn to read trees?
I don't know. It's just like something that you kind of know around here. Like
What does this one say?
that says that it's a tree.
What about this one?
And that's nothing.
Do any of them have untapped hidden knowledge?
Well, yeah.
Which ones?
I mean, all of them have that.
What is this one's untapped hidden knowledge?
Oh, I can't tell you.
Why?
Is it a
The tree
secret?
has to tell you.
Wow. How does he tell me?
Well, you have to form a bond with the tree.
I touch the tree lightly with my hand.
That's a good start, but it takes some time to get to know them.
Is there a tree school?
Do you have to ask them out first before you touch the trees?
Is there a tree
Ask
book?
them out where?
I don't know. Where do
They're
trees go?
they're planted.
They're outside.
Like
and
they're
they stay
here.
there, right?
Yeah, yeah.
These trees stay there.
I retract my hand really quick, like, are the trees sentient?
I don't know what that means. But the trees are here. The trees need to be respected. You can learn a lot from them.
I bow to each tree.
They're not that formal though. They're pretty relaxed.
I wave to each tree.
Yeah. Like that level of respect is good.
Are these the talkie trees, or are they just, you guys carve shit onto them?
We don't carve shit on them.
But they don't speak or anything?
No.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh.
I've met some jerk-ass trees.
I met some great trees. Are these nice trees?
Yeah.
Do they make friends with other trees?
I haven't asked, but everybody seems to be growing around each other pretty fine. So I mean, they seem like it. I'll ask next time.
Okay, thanks.
So, anyway,
Fucking tree interrogation.
Intriguation.
What's with the third tree?
so town is this way, and you can tell. Look at the way that this bark is growing.
I look at the bark.
Does it
Give me a perception check.
15.
All right.
13.
13 as well? Wait,
right.
no, 15.
Well, as far as you guys can tell, it's very hard to discern the difference between any of these trees.
Yeah, man. I could see it right there.
Yeah,
Glad
it just
you're picking up on it, because I'm not getting anything.
I think you just need to
got
try
nothing.
harder,
you'll
man.
get there. You'll get there. You have
Yeah.
to open yourself up to it a little bit,
You seem
but
a little, like, uptight. You gotta get loose.
don't let that convince you that you don't belong here. Because if you are part of this team,
Wait, what if he's the guy that doesn't belong here?
I do not believe that for a minute.
He raises a good point. What if I'm the guy that's not supposed to be here? That's a valid hypothesis.
How do we find out? Do we torture him?
No,
I would recommend a different method.
I would say if we don't belong here, then we
That'd
probably
be a wicked
belong.
twist if you were the guy that doesn't belong here.
Is there someone we can ask?
Maybe that guy that ran away on...
Aren't we gonna be leaving in like a few days anyway?
That's true.
Probably.
It's fine.
Like as soon as you get the
Be
boat,
fine.
then
You guys,
you're taking us.
you two
to sea,
have
right?
plans?
Let's just get to town, okay? I've had a long day. I'm hungover. I need
Yeah,
sleep and
okay,
stuff.
Tell us about the plan
So
on the way there,
we'll-
Gil.
We'll learn more about how to read tree directions later. Plenty of time for that when we're on the open sea. Okay.
Maybe for the benefit of everybody else, you could talk about the plan and reiterate it to everyone so everyone's all caught up.
Well,
Because I
I
just
mean-
met some of these people.
It's a little embarrassing, but
I mean, we're
okay.
all friends
If
here.
You're right. You're
We
right.
are?
If we're all gonna
Right?
be
You
You
friends,
just suggested
Wait.
torturing me.
I'm a friend?
Yeah, man, we're all friends here.
Yeah, we're all friends here.
Yeah, or
Seriously?
guy. Yeah.
get up here, Barry.
I think his name is Panthro.
No,
Panthro is hard to say.
that's Pantro, and Pantro is the human sailor. He's like, oh hey, I'm Pantro.
What's your name, little guy?
This guy is Glendock Barley Hill. I was trying to read my own handwriting.
So did the ore guy say this is Glendock? He introduced him for us?
Yeah, he introduced his friend, the fellow sailor, because you were like, what's his name?
Okay.
All right. Glendock Panthro.
Panthro. Like Panther, but like cooler.
Cooler, eh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't tell anybody, but I gave myself that name.
What was your real name?
Greg.
What was the name that your parents bestowed upon you?
Well, we don't have to get into that. It's no big deal.
Insight check.
He's definitely trying to obfuscate and inveigle his true name.
16. Yeah, you get the impression that he is, definitely seems bashful about his real name.
He's a Leslie.
Okay. I won't say anything.
Leslie's a pigeon name.
All right. Well, since we're all going to be traveling together and you're all going to be nice enough to help me out, I guess, yeah.
Did anyone
I
ask
should
us?
fill you in.
Did I'm gonna look to Nez and kind of pull him aside. Did anyone ask us to join a plan?
I'm not sure what the plan is, but I've kind of resigned to just go along with it for now so that I don't get eaten.
Yeah, definitely. I'm just a little. Did you come here for a plan?
I have my own plan, yes.
You guys, why are you whispering?
Well, that
She's
seems
telling us
ominous.
the plan.
Oh, sorry. We were just making sure that everything is on the up and up.
I mean, I can do a plan. It's fine. What's the plan?
What is the plan?
So, the plan. Well, I mean, I'm going to need your help a little bit, Gil, like I said in the letter. But the basic gist of it is, I kind of look around. All right, everybody around here knows about this, and it's really embarrassing, and I don't like it very much.
At
but
that moment, you are interrupted by your friend, Peach. He comes running up. Hey! Oh, man. Oh, God. Whew.
Are you okay, Peach?
Yeah. Oh, man, I ran all the way back there. I got my grandpa. I heard a bunch of stuff going on. And you all notice now, he has a big wooden sword on his back. He looks like he's wearing like some heavy furs, and he's got like this, almost like white furred bear cowl stuffed over his like froggy head. Like he looks like he's ready to go to combat. And
You missed the fight.
Oh no! What if they come back? What if they come back?
I mean, I guess, like, who else is gonna protect the island except you?
Where are you guys heading in?
To town, yeah.
Okay, well, awesome. I'm gonna head to the beach and patrol and make sure nobody else comes up. And if they do, I'll give you a holler.
Okay, we'll be so careful.
Okay, and then
wait.
Yeah, what's that?
Come here.
Okay,
I give him a hug.
and he hugs you back. And you guys watch these two creatures hug each other. And then
I lean over to Fee.
perform a complex handshake.
I go up and try and hug him too.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, man.
No,
Bring it in for the real thing.
they're cool. They're cool. So just
Hug it out.
If you guys are group hug, I guess. Let's.
I distance myself kind of a little bit and lean over to Fee. Are we being sold as food by this purple man?
I don't know. Is this the standard?
You're so
Hello
pleasantly
here?
slimy.
You notice that the cowl kind of smells a bit musty. All right, and I'm off. So I'll go patrol the beach. Let me know how it goes. Oh, we're in good hands. Good hands.
he's crazy strong.
I look at his
So
frog
strong.
hands. If you say so.
All right, and he takes the sword out and he just charges away.
Did he have like
Peach
normal
needs to be our new
hands?
Zyko.
he has
He's a
like
spirited young fellow.
a thumb and three
Okay. He's got the Ninja Turtles
almost
kind of thing going on.
Like they're like thinner with like large pads.
Okay.
They're not hands I'm normally used to, but he said they're good, so guess we'll be good, right?
He looks capable.
No, Peach is like the toughest dude
Did
here.
he kill the bear?
No. He wouldn't do that.
Well,
That would be kind of messed up, but
wearing
Yeah.
it is fine, right?
if
Yeah.
it's given to you, yeah, then that's fine.
Okay.
So anyway, about this plan.
Okay, so Peach already knows this, so that's not a big deal if he overheard anything.
Peach is part of the plan.
No, Peach has to stay here. I mean, he's the toughest guy we've got, so
Not part of the plan, but he knows the plan. Okay.
he doesn't know the plan. Well, he knows part of the plan. But anyway. Okay, so the plan, guys. So
Episode title: Can with a Plan.
A can,
With
a plan, a canal Panama.
Panama.
So as we're walking, I explain. So a little while back, I turned 18, and that's the age when, you get your bead, your adult bead. It signifies that you've passed to your next level as a person, and you've reached maturity, and you're ready for other responsibilities. And then I show them my necklace that I'm wearing. And this necklace has like a bunch of yellow-orange beads all around it, like hand-carved and painted beads. And then you see in the very center, there is a space where one is missing. Mm. So I'm sure you're all familiar with the way these work, right?
I can gather based on other tribes' ceremonies.
I've done some weird stuff with beads.
No, it's not weird. It's just it's normal. So I had my set of, what I call baby beads, but you get them when you're a little kid, and then when you turn 18, you get your big blue bead, and that one is like your first major bead, and I was so stoked, and I got it, and then since I was old enough and mature enough and capable enough, I was allowed to go on this mission. So, you guys aren't from here, so maybe you don't know this. We have this, it's like a statue. Are you guys familiar with statues?
Oh, yes.
Okay, so you get it. Okay, so we have this statue. It goes to each island in our little group every season. But someone has to swim it to the other island. So last year when summer ended, I had to take it. And something happened. So something really bad happened, and I don't know where it is.
Did one of those aquatic fiends take it from you?
I don't know what happened after I dropped it in the ocean, but
It's in the ocean.
maybe.
Is that the plan? To get the statue back?
I don't know. Well, yeah, that's the plan, but I don't know where it is.
Well, what do you remember where you were?
Yeah, the kind of.
Yeah, it was the
generally?
ocean.
But I mean, you said from island to island.
Yeah.
Do you remember between which islands you dropped
Well,
it?
yeah, I know where I was going.
Okay. Well, we should be able to find it then, right, guys?
Well, I don't know if it's still there. These waters, they have a mind of their own, so it could be anywhere at this point. But the problem is, now everybody thinks that I'm kind of a baby. I show them my necklace.
Oh, you didn't get your big person
Oh,
stone.
it's so much worse. They took it away.
You had it and then they took it away.
My grandma took it away.
Grandma.
So I think, hopefully, maybe, if I can get it back, then everyone will have confidence in me again, and then, maybe I can get my bead back, and maybe everyone will stop being so worried that, the crops are going to be terrible, and that the trade is going to be terrible, and that the fishing is going to be terrible, and that
At that point-
everything is going to be really bad.
You guys arrive in first section of settlements, and do you want to describe kind of how the village is kind of set up, or would you prefer I do it?
Oh, you can do it, but let me get out of this conversation.
Okay, sorry.
So as we approach town,
Just slowly push it.
so as we're getting to the edge of town,
All right, I don't want to talk about it too much in front of people because I know that people are going to say, Can, don't go. Can, you can't handle it. Can, stop. That kind of thing. So So shush. But once I get it back, then they'll see.
So you guys, you come into this this first section of settlement. It almost looks like kind of like compartmentalized, and off in the distance, you can see further little settlements, almost as if they're like their own little hamlets, but they're all connected, but they're all separate. And you can kind of see that there's a lot of like floating airy awnings, kind of in the sky, colorful in a sense. Some are more muted, some are, more colorful to kind of signify different things. Very like rounded shaped huts that are either like built up onto like tree roots or set there on the, on the dirt. But yeah, you can see that there's like kind of like an interconnecting like ribbons of cloth throughout the place, or kind of like hanging off of trees. You can see that everything seems very intentional, as if the entire settlement, no matter where you look, was grown with the like the plant life, as opposed to a space cleared out for like any of these little buildings or dwellings. So as you guys come through, you can see that there's a lot more of Can's type of halfling kind of walking around. Everybody seems very like at an easy pace, very casual, walking through, and they all kind of greet you guys very warmly as they see you. You can hear a lot of like, "Hey, Can, hi, Can," and like waves, and people continue to move on through. And so it's a very pleasant, like just looking at it, everything's a little bit maybe smaller than what you're used to, but still like a very pleasant and warm environment.
Does anyone react weird to how we all look?
No, everybody seems kind of comfortable with it. And you were starting to pick up last time you were here.
Trade is like the main thing around here. It's a super like every island has a port on it. So there's tons of people who come in all the time. So we're super open to everybody. We adopt a lot of like foods, customs, art, things like that from other cultures. So it's
very tropical Portland, Oregon.
No one's gonna look at you weird.
Yeah, keep Luta weird. But yeah, you guys kind of feel like you came in through like the back entrance of this area of the settlement. And Gil, you kind of remember that off towards the front, or like off ahead, would be like where the actual like port and harbor would be. And so the access you guys came into was kind of like a back beach that doesn't get a lot of heavy traffic or anything like that. And as you guys kind of enter more towards like the central area, you can see that there's a lot more like amalgam type stuff where, there's a lot of adoption of different like culture and architecture and things like that have all been kind of like stirred around and just look nice aesthetically. And now as you get closer and closer to the center, you can also see that there's a few more, not a ton, but a few more different races kind of walking around. So yeah, you definitely aren't going to stand out too much here.
Cool.
All right.
Blending right in.
All right.
The fauna.
So where is this watering hole?
Which one? So we got them all. Like, what kind of food are you in the mood for?
Drink. Do you have whimsy?
The liquid kind.
Whimsy or anything weird?
Whimsy,
like really strong drink?
Whimsy is seasonal here because we only get shipments in during frost. So
Oh, shit.
we don't have whimsy right now, but I think I can do you one better.
Okay. It sounds good.
And I take them over to a local tavern.
Okay. You guys...
Jerry's local tavern.
You guys arrive in front of like this kind of a tall building. Looks kind of like mishmash, hodgepodge. And it's called the Breezeway. And it's painted in common, like Argarian common on the outside. Just very like, there's no like insignia or anything like that. It's just like a, almost like they gave up right at the end of their word. Like it was just up there enough to let people know. And that's something that you guys might pick up on as well, because you're outside of Argaria now, but everyone you've interacted with here speaks Argarian common.
I look at Gil's stomach, which is what, like eye level with me. I look at his stomach and back up at him. People like you, they love this place. So I think you guys are gonna like it.
What do you mean by that?
You know, the travelers and all of the merchants and traders.
All right. Yeah. Sounds like my kind of place.
All right, do you guys enter?
Yeah.
All right.
Might I request a corner booth? If the hardened sailors are the ones that frequent this particular...
I'm gonna go to the counter.
Do you think I can
fade
set up
away.
my cart inside the tavern?
That could be a little bit challenging because of tables, and also that seems maybe a little rude to sell something in someone else's business, but I understand. But probably right outside is fine.
Okay, maybe I'll get a drink and then after I'll do some selling, if that's okay with everyone.
Yeah.
Is that fine?
Yeah,
It's
dude.
fine with me.
Maybe you all want something.
Oh, that's in poor taste. Trying to get one over on us.
I've just got good stuff.
We just bonded in a battle of strife. We were on
We
the
could even trade.
open
I
sea.
don't need money if it's a good trade.
Our cyclopic friend makes a good point.
Oh, don't. Cyclops, man. Have you met one?
No.
Don't do it.
This is how I make a living. I'm
Famously
sorry.
No, you're a
bad-tempered.
guy. Me, wait. What?
Sorry.
Huh?
Cyclops.
I mean,
Oh, yes. Yeah, they're not happy guys.
vendors are still open down by the port if you want to go down there
I'm
and
not
set up.
actually offended. I respect the game. You need to make money and stuff. But yeah, I'll check out your stuff after this.
Okay, thanks.
All right, so you guys enter the breezeway. All right, you push it open, and of course, right away, you see Chirk, the proprietor of the breezeway, and he's like, "Hey, what's up?
Jerk, my man.
What is going on, Can?
Not a lot.
What can I get for you?"
Okay, so I'm gonna have that drink you made before. What was it called? Morning Fog?
Morning fog.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
you got it.
I'm gonna have that, guys. It's super good. I think you'll like it a lot.
Is it like a tasty drink or is it like a mess you up kind of drink?
Yeah.
I will take one of those.
Are they your friends?
Yeah.
All right, the first drink's on the house then, if you're friends with Can.
Oh, yeah.
But I'll give you the special discount afterwards.
Did you just wink at me?
A little, halfway.
Okay. All right.
What
I wink, but it's my other eye, so he can't see it.
What sort of currency do your friends use?
What kind of currency do you guys have? Do you just have like?
I hold up my coin pouch.
I've got Argarian coin. I've got some Feywild mushrooms.
Ooh.
Have you guys had Feywild mushrooms?
No.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
I've read about them once. They sound cool.
Wait, I don't think I've ever had a mushroom.
You haven't had a mushroom?
Is it a drink?
Did they say the drinks are on the house, the first one?
The first drink is on the house.
Shouldn't we get it off the house?
What are you talking about?
Oh, I don't know, man. Maybe those mushrooms. Can I look at one of those mushrooms?
Wait,
Give the shrooms to Jerry Garcia already.
wait. What is a mushroom? I feel
Okay,
like everybody is in on this except
All right,
me.
there's different kinds. You eat them, you can ingest them. Some are used for cooking, just like adding some.
Okay, it's a food. It's a
like
food.
a
Then I get
fungus,
it.
you know? Like, but people were like, I wonder what that tastes like. And then all of a sudden, people are eating them all over the place.
Oh, so it's like when you see something growing in the forest and it looks like that would be perfect for my body. So you put it in yourself and then.
Yeah, this one knows.
Yep.
Okay, so there's different
it, man.
kinds. This one is used just for tasty. This one is used for seeing weird stuff. I wouldn't do that and like drive a boat or something. This one makes you sleepy. And this one I put in 2 drinks.
Do you have more of these?
Not on me. mushroom guy has been avoiding my calls.
Oh boy. Would you mind if, ostensibly, of course, if I were to take one to study?
What do you mean study?
No, I think you're supposed to eat them.
Well, you can, but I've never seen Feywild fungi before in person, and I'd like to.
Oh, have you never been to the Feywild?
I have not.
Wait,
I haven't either.
I don't want to.
I look at Fee weirdly and don't say anything.
I don't think you're
Why are you
supposed to
making that
study
face?
nature. I think you're supposed to interact with it.
Well, that would be part of the studies, is seeing how they interact with certain stimuli.
Well,
I feel like that's gonna keep you from reading trees,
all right.
man.
So I need to.
Au contraire,
For
I
your
think it would help me.
for your safety, how would you experiment with it? Because Feywild mushrooms react very strangely to certain things.
Okay, are you trading these or can we just have one?
I wouldn't have a whole mushroom. I would probably have a little bit if I were you.
I'm saying if
All I'm saying
If
is
we're
that
gonna
if
save it.
if you give me just a little slice of that mushroom, maybe the rest of the drinks tonight are free.
All right. Which one do you want, man?
You know which one I want.
Don't drive a boat.
All right, I cut off a bit of it, and then you see the inside of the mushroom is kind of like a swirling rainbow pattern.
Oh, tight.
And then I give it to the guy.
What's this mushroom called, man?
I don't know what it's called.
He sniffs it.
I have to ask Dreg.
He looks over at Can.
All right, see you on the other side, Can. If things get out of hand,
Wait, you're taking it now?
Yeah,
Can
man.
we get our drinks first?
Yeah, sure. That's a good point.
I don't know how it's going to hit you. You're a little guy.
He sets it down on the bar.
Wow, that's a good point. I gotta remember where I'm at.
You're on the clock. This is crazy.
Place of work, okay?
Yeah.
It's the middle of the day, man.
Yeah, it's the middle of the day, so why wouldn't you be having some fun with your friends?
It doesn't make any sense.
I think I'm remembering this place now, and I love it.
So he starts pouring with the what was it?
Morning fog.
Morning fog. Thank you.
Is the morning fog lifting on Gil's memories now?
And you watch as he kind of drops a couple of little things from this tincture bottle, and a little gray cloud starts to float above the glass
In the shape of a skull.
and sets it down in front of Can.
What can I get for the rest of you?
I'll take that thing.
All right.
He makes another morning fog.
I take a bit of my gill shroom, and I'm going to slam my hand onto it so it crushes a little bit, and then I'm going to sprinkle it into the drink.
Fascinating.
How about you two? Are you drinking at all, or?
yeah, I'll take that too. What's that gray stuff you're putting in it?
No, this is the secret ingredient.
Oh, it's secret.
It's ground up lotus seeds with a little bit of Perspector jelly.
That's not a secret then.
You just gave it away, shitbrick.
That's a good point.
But that sounds amazing.
She
Thank
got
you.
Yeah, I'm just saying, we're all friends now, so
Yeah.
it's only a secret insofar that I keep it a secret. So now you know the secret.
Lotus and what?
Perspector
That's
jelly.
the secret.
Fee writes it down.
Crushed
I
up,
do.
crushed up lotus and Perspector jelly.
All right.
Anyway, it has a very
Thanks.
interesting effect, but you need to when you
I'm
have
already
to combine
drinking
it. You have to combine it. You can't just take this stuff straight because it tastes so bad. So bad. No, there's absolutely no benefits from doing it.
How does the drink taste?
Well, roll perception. Let's
Your
see.
tongue
Let's
is-
see what you can taste in this.
20.
Okay,
Nice.
so, and Can, you would know this as well. You've had this numerous times. There's a weird, it's a little sweet and almost a little bit salty. You had the feeling that this would be an amazing hangover cure, but it almost there's a little bit of sparking in your mouth in the sense that it kind of reminds you of whimsy a little bit. But then there's this weird, almost minty, very pleasant aftertaste that feels like it like washes across your tongue like a cloud. Like it feels like it's something tactile almost, even though you feel like your mouth's actually empty. You'd suspect that maybe there's some sort of magical, very like light magical property to this.
Like liquid pop rocks.
Yeah.
And how much for you, man?
I think I'll just stick with water for now.
You can drink water?
Square.
We got like a bunch out there. I can get you like some milk or maybe some juice of some kind. We got a bunch of different kinds of berry juice.
Oh, what kind of juice do you have?
Well, let's see. We've got Prospector jelly juice. Prospector jelly juice.
I just look at Gil.
We've got blueberry juice. We've got like a mixture of a bunch of different kinds. Man, like we mostly base it off of color, so.
I would love blueberry juice.
All right.
And he like goes and you hear like a, and he bloop, 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 and he hands you like a kind of a tall glass full of it.
Here you go, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. So you guys,
He looks over and there's the two sailors like looking like pleasantly at him.
I'll get their drinks too. You guys go grab a seat, and then I'm gonna grab a seat.
Well, thank you, Chuck.
You're welcome.
I almost called
Did
it
you get the
Churkle.
drink too?
Yeah, the morning fog.
I'm sorry, what was your name again?
Fee?
Fee? What is that short for? Phoebe?
Ophelia?
Okay. Nice.
Why are you making that face? What does that mean?
No reason. You seem very familiar, and
you're apprehensive about giving me the mushroom because I pushed it. I'm sorry. Can I have one though?
Are you gonna sell it?
Not at first.
Not right away.
well, which one do you want? Like, do you want to see stuff weird, or do you want to go to sleep?
So, full disclosure, I'm gonna experiment with it a little. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet, but which one are you most willing to part with? They're all kind of fun.
I don't care.
Oh.
I mean, I don't want to get rid of the whole thing.
The whole mushroom?
Right.
Okay, that's fine. Do you want anything in return?
What do you have?
Sorry. I've got a few different things. I have another eye patch if you want to.
I mean, are they cool looking eye patches?
It's green. There's only like 3 tears in it, but it's still good.
Well, can I just see what you have, I guess?
Well, we're going to the card after this, right?
Okay, well, yeah. I'll just choose something when we're done.
Yeah, we'll do the trade then.
All right.
That's fine.
You're really into trading.
Yeah, is that like...
Your thing?
Yeah.
I guess kind of.
But
I
wait,
mean,
but you don't want money, you just want trades.
I mean, I usually do money, but trading works fine too. I mean, those are pretty cool. I haven't seen those yet, so yeah. I've seen what's in my cart, so I just trading for something exciting, you know?
Right. Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna stand at the bar and I'm gonna.
You watch as Chirk just like immediately like takes the whole mushroom.
Later days, bro.
Falling down.
I imagine he just slinks back behind the bar.
See you can.
Later.
Slowly falls backward into a little bed, and like a nightcap just suddenly falls onto his head.
No, he just like is standing there behind the bar, just like nodding.
So I'm gonna like, not anybody specifically, but I'm gonna try and like chat people up and like cut loose, basically party, dance, and stuff.
Okay. Yeah, the 2 sailors that were with you, Panthro and Glendock, they like join up with you. They're drinking ale. They said that they just missed ale after such a harrowing adventure. They just wanted to drink what they were familiar with. And so they kind of, sidle up to you guys. Can you recognize there's a couple other people from your island in there enjoying themselves, and they greet you. And yeah, you guys kind of mill about a little bit and do your thing. What are you planning to do while you're there? Just chat and drink?
I am avoiding all responsibility and getting shit-faced.
Okay. So, yeah, once you notice that Chirk isn't like super there right now to help, I don't know if you want to step in and make drinks or ask if somebody else wants to.
I think it's probably closing time, guys.
Does that mean we have to leave?
Well, yeah. I mean, Chirk is done.
I'm standing on the bar playing a lyre.
So,
What?
I guess that everybody get out, because we'll open tomorrow.
And people are
Chirk
like,
is asleep.
Okay. He's actually still standing there, but yeah, his eyes are closed and he's just like...
So I go around, I turn off the light. I don't know why I did a light switch.
So where do we stay? Where do we sleep?
Well, I thought we'd probably get on the boat when you guys are ready to leave.
There's another boat.
We can worry about that in the morning, right? Like, we're already in town. I'm very inebriated, and I need somewhere to fall down.
Right when she said it's closing, I ran out the door, and then you heard me all, "Cart!" I'm just waiting for you guys.
Do you got, like, a house or something? Or, like, a hut or
In the cart?
a hotel that you...
Are you asking Ophelia or are you asking me?
I'm asking you.
Okay, yeah. I thought that would be weird if you were asking if she was selling that from the cart.
No, that'd be a good trade, though.
It would be. It'd be exactly what you need.
I'm still sipping on the same blueberry drink from before.
How much have you drank?
Like, I'm probably 50% through it at this point, and I'm just like looking back and forth from them. And every chance that I've gotten, I've just been like inspecting Gil's eye patch as close as possible
Give
without
me an investigation check while you're doing that.
without causing too much suspicion from him. Mostly, that's a nat 20.
All right.
23.
What does he see if he's inspecting your eye patch?
So if...
What would he notice about your face and everything? So he got a good peep.
I waited until you were good and wasted.
So he pulls it up occasionally when he's like trying to see good, like if he's trying to see something better. But yeah, it definitely, it's like heterochromia, but it's almost like it's not even his eye. It looks like,
Is it like a slit eye, like a serpent's eye?
like reptilian. It looks reptilian, but wrong. Like it doesn't look like anything you've seen before, but it's like yellow and
Is the pupil like weird in any way?
I mean,
Other than just being reptilian and you're not a reptile?
yeah, right. I mean, it's mostly just that, and then like
It's not like curvy
No.
reptile or
No.
anything? Okay.
like almost like a demon eye or something.
Okay. Like would I get the sense that
Also-
you put it in there yourself?
I don't know if you would tell by that.
All right.
Like, I don't act like it's weird or anything, but
Right.
the eye kind of like,
Does it mad eye moody around a little bit?
yeah, like it'll focus on things that I might not be focusing on.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Go wait in the car. Go wait in the cart.
So yeah, you get a pretty good old look at old Gil. What are you doing outside, Fee?
I set up my cart and I'm just waiting for them to come, or I guess any other people to come up.
It is now getting to like evening. You guys have been, you guys were drinking for a little bit. It also took you guys a while to get to the beach by rowboat. But yeah, it's now getting towards evening. The sky's getting like kind of purple, a little bit darker. And you can see that there's like torches and lanterns that are hung, kind of strung through the trees, but have like little protector roofs on them so that the flames don't reach the actual trees, and they're hanging down like a really long distance on what appears to be fishing wire from different areas, as if to still light the way but also make sure that it protects the area that they're in. And you can see a lot of those all over the place, and it's very pleasant looking, and they kind of give you the idea of where the intentional roads are. But yeah, people like come by, and several people kind of like stop and look and talk to you a little bit. One woman in particular kind of looks you up and down. She's an older woman, older female halfling, and she looks you up and down and kind of squints.
What are you selling?
So, I mean, I've got it all out here. I unpacked the stuff on my cart. I mean, everything's kind of different prices. I'm willing to do trades. I normally take money, but I don't have. Yeah, I'm up for a trade.
A trade. What would you suggest of these items? I don't really know what I'm looking at. I don't have a very good eye.
Oh, do you want me to say everything in the cart?
Maybe
This is a
pick
rubber chicken.
one or two things that you think might interest her.
Well, I mean, I have this jar of these really cool rocks. If you like rocks, I also have.
Where are the rocks from?
You're outside now. You're here.
Yeah, I closed up.
Oh, finally. Okay. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Before I even start, I've got to give you the full experience. So normally, I do a little song at the beginning. Are you ready for it?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Welcome to Fees, Potions, and Tinctures, full of lots of really cool things. Hold on to your sphincters for the things that I'm about
Did you say sphincter?
Okay, forget it. Sorry. Anyway, yeah, so I have the jar of rocks.
I'll take the jar of rocks.
Wow.
Wait, but
Okay.
what kind of rocks are they? Like, I really want to know.
They're an assortment. Let me show you closer. See? Pretty cool.
They're rocks.
Different colors. It's good. Okay.
Do they hold any special properties?
I just kind of found them. I don't know if they have
So they're more decorative.
decorative. Yes.
I'll take the rocks.
Okay.
She'll take the rocks.
Are you wanting to do a trade or just a sell?
What do you prefer?
I guess it's up to you. You're the customer. Whichever. Do you have something you'd like to trade? Or
She like reaches into her pocket and pulls out like a handful of like really pretty glittering shells.
How about this?
I didn't think about the currency here. I'm not gonna be rude.
Seems like a fair
okay.
trade. Pretty
Yeah.
shells for pretty rocks.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. I'll trade her the. Oh, I thought that was the currency. Never mind. Okay. Yeah, absolutely. That seems like a great trade. Go ahead. And then
She takes the jar and then she looks over at you, Ken,
Cam, by the way, here's that silver I owe you.
and hands you a silver and walks off.
Thanks.
Fascinating interaction with the
Wow.
locals.
At that moment, you guys,
you.
see another form walking towards you, and Can, you recognize this immediately? An authoritative, older halfling woman, very, very aged, walks up and looks over at you. Hi, Can.
Hi, Grandma.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
You playing with your friends?
Yep.
Is
These are just my friends, so just having a good time.
Took your bead.
I did. I see. You must be close if you shared that.
Well, I think they just kind of noticed.
Well, it's part of the plan. She was telling
Oh
us
my
the plan
gosh.
earlier. Oh, sorry.
Anyway, so we're just, we're hanging out and just having a good time. Our friend Fee is selling some stuff.
Oh, that seems really nice. I might, if I wasn't in such a rush, I'd probably check it out. Do you know if Chirk is still in?
Define in.
He's down for the night.
That's unfortunate. We have an issue that we need to summon all the adults. So,
What's wrong?
it's adult business.
I mean, I could help, maybe.
We'll see if anything is necessary here. But for now, it's adult business. So if Chirk wakes up, could you let him know that to meet us at the main house?
I will. I locked up the whole place when he fell asleep, so
Can helped us defend the village from a sea monster earlier today.
That's very impressive. Well, I have to go let the other adults know that we need a meeting. So it was nice meeting all of you. You keep doing what you're doing.
And then she walks off.
She seems very dismissive.
I look over at Fee. Do you have anything I could wear on my hooves?
I have half of a boot.
Half of a boot?
That sounds perfect.
I found it. It's in really good condition. It's just
Which half
it's
is it?
half.
Is it a boot or
How
a boot?
big of a boot is it?
Well, let me take it out for you. And I'll hold it up. It's like the front half of a boot that just got chopped off. I mean, it could work potentially. It's great condition. It just, when I found it, it was cut in half. Yeah. Is that a good trade for a mushroom?
No. I'm sorry.
You could lather it with oils and wear it at night so that your hooves don't dry out.
You can shape it so it
Do you
shapes
just
around
have
your
like
hoof.
leather?
Let's see. I have.
You can get that down at the port.
Does your grandmother fight sea monsters regularly?
I don't think she's done that for like a few years. Not since I was really little, but she used to.
She seemed unfazed by the fact that you fought a sea monster.
Oh yeah, I mean, we're an island, like it's ocean everywhere, so it happens.
So the attacks are regular then?
I've never seen that before, but I mean, you encounter some stuff, like a monster here, a giant fish there. It's pretty normal.
It's just very strange.
Yeah, it's just surprising me that she trusted that guy over you.
Well, he's an adult.
But Ken, you're an adult.
I'm motioned to my necklace.
I mean,
Strange customs.
yeah, it's interesting.
So what do you guys want to do with the remainder of your evening?
Oh, I'll try to keep hashing out the boot thing.
I'm just gonna give her half of the rainbow mushroom.
Thank you.
All right, so if you guys are tired, you need a place to stay. I would say come to my house. That's what we do with our friends, but my parents are there, and I know they're gonna ask a bunch of questions, and I don't like lying to people, but I also don't really want them to know about the plan, so...
Well, I mean, I have money. Do you have like a hotel or inn or
and
something?
This is why you're in luck, because everyone's over the other islands. Nobody's really here right now this time of year. So we can go to one of the taverns. Not taverns, fuck. So we can go to one of the inns, and I think there will be some open rooms.
Excellent.
So I look around, and I just ask, not to be rude, but am I going to fit?
Like fit in or what?
Fit in the inn.
He's a big boy.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, you'll be fine.
Okay. Didn't want to be too presumptuous.
No, we don't stay in inns, so these are for travelers. They're like your size or like my size or like your size. I look at Gil's belly again.
Yes, merchant size.
He says confidently, striking a heroic pose.
All right, lead the way. Where's the nicest one?
Do you want the nicest one, or do you want like the cheapest one, or like
I
the
peek
most
inside
fun one?
my coin pouch. I would need pointed in the direction of the cheapest one, please.
I gotcha. Okay, let's go.
I would like to go to the nicest one, and I can maybe convince them to give me a room for cheaper, because that's the kind of guy I am.
He bragged weirdly.
I mean, okay.
Drunkenly.
So do you guys like want to stay at two different inns, or do you want to?
I mean, we don't need to bug together or anything, right?
I don't think so.
We can meet together in like the morning.
Would it be part of the plan?
I mean, we can deal with the plan tomorrow, right?
I guess.
You don't think we should be together for like the plan, like in the same area? I'm excited in either hotel because I normally just do a hammock. Like
I
on a
just know
tree.
that I can't.
Oh, you can
afford-
definitely do a hammock here.
Is there a
If you
place
wanna
outside where we could be together still, just right outside the hotel?
well, I'm going to go stay at my house. But
See, we're already split up anyway.
okay. So here's what I'll do. I'll take you around. I'll take you to the nicest place. I'll take you to the cheapest. And then I'll take you to the trees so you can put your hammock up. I would say probably the trees near the cheaper option. That's going to be the best for you.
Take me to the most expensive tree.
No, you don't have to pay for them.
They're cool, man.
They're just like, I mean, I don't want to say better trees, but they're pretty good trees for hammocks.
All right. Yeah, that sounds great. Yeah. Lead the way.
All right. So who do you take first?
The more expensive option is closer, so.
Okay. So you take Gil to the Roaring Lion Inn, and it also has no insignia, just handwritten.
Roaring line.
And it's a 2-story inn, and it looks from the outside to be almost like, it seems like they took a lot of inspiration from more Eastern sentiments over in Argaria. Are you just going to go inside, Gil? And
Yeah.
Okay. So you lead him in, and he disappears inside the inn. Ken, are you going to take the other two to the more affordable units?
Yep.
We'll see you in the morning, Gil.
Bye. Do they have going rates as far as like how much these places cost?
Yeah, when you get inside, you see that there's like a friendly, like young halfling behind the counter, like maybe just on the cusp of adulthood.
Beadhood.
Beadhood, yeah. It kind of looks up. Hey, how's it going?
What's up, little man? Sorry, is that offensive? I'm sorry.
I mean, I would call you like maybe a big man. I don't know.
Okay, that works. All right.
It's whatever you want,
I'll
man.
just take a room.
Okay. Do you want like the first floor? Do you want the second floor?
Let's do the first floor.
First floor.
Access to a nice window.
Access to a nice window. I mean, all of them have windows.
Excellent. How much are you talking?
I mean, I guess it's a little bit difficult. How long are you gonna be staying for?
Oh, just the night.
Just the night? Okay. That's gonna be 2 silver pieces then.
Have you ever heard of the Devil of the Deep?
Nuh-uh.
Well, I'm known for getting hefty discounts on account of being a pirate lord.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Like, what kind of discounts?
I would say about 5 copper.
No, man. There's no way. 5 copper?
Well, you're also buying insurance,
Insurance from what?
protection, danger. There was a big sea creature out there.
Go ahead and roll persuasion with advantage, or I guess with this background feature, is it intimidation?
With the background feature, most people just kind of know about you and are like more willing to just be like, oh, all right.
So yeah, I'll say that's persuasion. No, I'll say that. Well, which would be higher for you, persuasion or intimidate?
Persuasion.
Okay.
I got 21.
So we'll say for you that's persuasion, since you're not like necessarily threatening. You're just, hey. Go ahead and roll persuasion with advantage then.
21.
21. That's a little low. Do you think you could go like 1 silver?
My smile goes away and I just stare at him.
Roll persuasion again with advantage.
16.
Okay, 8 copper. That's as low as I can go, man.
That's a good deal.
Okay.
This place is nice. It seems like an 8 copper establishment.
Well, I mean, usually it's a 2 silver establishment, but I mean...
All right, here you go, buddy.
I mean...
Okay, well, cool. And you hand over the 8 copper, and he like counts it out, and then he looks over at you.
Okay, so your room, I guess I didn't even ask. Do you want, like, a room with a view of the road or of the trees?
Do you have anything that points to port at all?
That would be probably like the view of the road.
I'll do that one.
Okay, that one's right on the end too, so it's pretty nice. It's a little bit louder because it's right by the road, but you know you get a better view, I guess, unless you really like trees. If you really like trees, definitely get the other room.
Road one is fine.
Okay. All right. And he like kind of digs through this little drawer and he comes up with this it's like a big wooden block with the number 3 written on it. And there's a wooden key dangling from it. Here you go.
All right, I just grab it and...
Also, you'll have complimentary breakfast tomorrow. And if you haven't had anything to eat or drink tonight, you can have some food as well on one meal, one dinner, one breakfast. Comes with the room.
Hey, thanks, buddy.
Do you need anything brought to your room?
Nope, I'm good.
What about for tomorrow?
I'll be fine.
Okay, well...
Please don't disturb the room.
Oh, man, I'm not gonna disturb your room, man. You're a guest. That's how it works.
Thanks.
Yeah, you have fun.
Bye.
Bye.
Now the rest of you.
Oh, hello, doggy. Johnny, you're my favorite customer.
You must be joking, aren't you?
All right, so can you lead them over to like there's a couple of like inns closer to port, and they're much more affordable. One just says The Green Inn, and it's painted, of course, in green. One has no label at all.
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't inclined to the Green Inn.
It's a good one. And it's cheap. So,
All right, well, thank you for leading the way.
do you got it from here or do you need me to help?
I mean, if you don't have to get going, I like the companionship.
Okay.
What about you, Fee?
She's gonna lead me to a hammock spot, right?
Yeah.
Well, I have to help him get checked in first, and then I'll help you
Oh, I
get
see.
to your trees. So.
Yeah, no, I'll follow along. I'll just kind of go with you. Let me just collapse my cart here. Branch.
And you guys watch as the cart immediately like sucks up basically into nothing almost and into a thin branch that looks kind of like a wooden wand with a little leaf on the end of it.
I'll put it over my shoulder and just kind of walk.
Accidentally turn it into a cart. Crush yourself.
That's a cool trick.
Thanks. I got it from a friend.
Handy.
How much does it weigh, though? Does it weigh the same amount as the cart?
No, it's a lot lighter.
Got it. Right on.
Right? I guess I don't.
Yeah.
Okay.
When it's a branch, it weighs as much as a branch.
If it weighed as much as the cart, strength wouldn't be your dump stat, right?
That's true. That's true.
Or would it be her dump stat?
Contention in the culture.
Waka waka.
So yeah, you guys head inside and
All right, so if you don't know how this works, it's basically like an inn is the kind of place where you spend the night. You get a room. Around here, you can use your currency if you want to, or if you have something to trade of value, we typically accept that too. So, whichever you prefer. Usually there's one person who stands there and they will take your currency or they'll trade with you and then they'll give you a key because you can lock the room and there's privacy there. So that's the general rundown of an inn.
Pretty standard in operations.
Yeah,
then.
but you asked for my help, so.
Yeah, I just wanted to confirm, I guess. Okay, well, thank you.
All right, so you just go up to this area here.
and you see it's not currently occupied, but the minute they hear a voice, you see this like young girl halfling come out.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, Can.
Hey.
What's up?
Oh, nothing. I'm just teaching him how to use an inn.
Got a newbie, huh?
First time, right?
Well, see,
boy.
you come up to me, and I will accept currency, and then you'll get a key to stay in an inn.
But if he only has trades, you'll take that too.
Yeah, I'm still learning how to do trades, so I might need help on that.
Fee,
Okay,
do you happen to have an extra hammock?
We can do this together. I mean, I've seen trades before, so I think together we can figure that out. So no worries.
Transactional properties don't escape me.
What's the currency that you're using? Are you using Argarian coin? Are you using Echo coin? Are you going to do trade?
Do you use Dogecoin? I have Argarian coin.
Perfect. That will be 1 room, 1 night.
I think that's all we need. Yeah.
Okay, and is it just you, or looks over at Fee and Can?
No, just me.
Okay, that's cool. I gotta make sure I'm giving the right rates. So that's gonna be 2 copper pieces.
Okay. And I get my coin bag out, and I just a little 2 copper, and just kind of fork it over.
All right, cool. Do you have a room preference? You notice that this is like a 3-story inn, and it's not terrible. It's just a very basic, like constructed of wood, and definitely like this one doesn't seem to have like a tavern in it. It's just for sleeping.
No preference.
Okay, cool. All right. And she hands you a key, has the number 6 on it, and it's like a green, dyed green piece of wood.
I do enjoy your aesthetic here.
Yeah, we do green stuff.
It's in the name, and that's wait. Which came first? Was it the name, or was it the theme?
It's been around since before I was born, so I don't even know.
Thank you. I'll just see myself to my room.
Happy inning.
Thanks, Fee. See you in the morning.
All right, so you lead Fee now?
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks for leading me. Yeah, I really like your necklace too. We'll get that adult one. I wonder if mine's an adult or baby. If it goes by the same thing, I don't know where I got.
I mean,
mine.
it's not for babies, but.
Well, you said your other ones, they're baby beads?
And
then your other ones,
I can
like
say
your
that,
adult one. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend. I
No,
don't
it's
even know
okay.
what this one is.
That just looks like a necklace.
I just have one.
I think that's just for decoration.
Maybe I didn't grow up. I'm a little nervous I didn't grow up.
Well, did your elders give you a bead necklace, and then there's a ceremony involved and all that?
I just woke up with this necklace.
That doesn't sound like how we do it around here, so I think probably you're fine.
Okay.
As far as I know, I don't know.
All right. Well, I really like your necklace. We'll get it. Don't worry.
All right, so you got the trees right back there, and you can just set up however you want.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is this a high traffic? This isn't a high traffic area, is it? I guess I should have led with that.
No, it's behind the inn, so you're good.
Okay, perfect. I'll see you in the morning.
All right,
Thank you.
see ya.
All right, are you going to pitch hammock?
I am, and I don't sleep like a full 8 hours, right? I mostly meditate to sleep.
Yeah.
So most of the time I'll just spend probably pitch out my pot thing and do that. But
well, give me a survival check to see how well you do pitching this hammock and finding good proper trees to do.
8.
8. It's really rough for you to actually find a good tree. You're pretty sure that the trees back here are probably going to be easier for someone of Can's stature to string something up than yours. They're pretty close together. But you're able to find one that's okay. It still droops a lot, but you could sit in it probably comfortably enough to, meditate.
Okay. Well, I'll do that. Before that, I'll do the pot thing, then I'll meditate, and then, yeah.
So you describe the pot thing.
Oh, okay. So I'll go ahead and take a pot out of my bag with some soil in it and set it on the floor. First, I'll make sure no one's around looking, I guess. Is anyone looking?
Give me perception.
Okay.
Yeah, you look up and you see Nez is staring at you through the window.
Interesting.
Like Michael Myers. Just
11.
11? I mean, the trees are closely packed together. It's hard to tell. You don't think you're being watched?
Okay. Then I'll go ahead and take branch and I'll shove it in the pot and water it a little
All right.
and wait. Anything happen?
Not right now.
That's abnormal, right?
No, it's kind of like it's one of those things that here and there, it's not uncommon to have nothing happen. You would be worried if, like, you can feel like this kind of connection. You would be worried if that, like, say, suddenly started on fire or
okay.
something.
All right. So he's just busy. Busy tone. Ah, damn. I guess I'll have to try a little later. Suppose I could just go to sleep for now. I'll just pack everything up again, kind of hug my pack, and then just lay down in the hammock and meditate for 4 hours. Yeah.
All right. Can, do you head back to your house?
Yep.
All right. When you arrive, you find that it is empty. Your parents must have been summoned away for that adult meeting.
Man, I guess I could have had him stay here.
Good.
However, as you're winding down for the night, give me a perception check. Let's see what you see.
23.
Damn.
That was good.
You roll way better with Can than you ever did with Gorbel.
I have a way better, even at this level, my bonus is so much better.
Yeah, that's true. And wisdom is like your sweet spot. So yeah, you're like getting ready for bed and you like pass the window and you see off in the distance, way towards where you know of as like the Sleepy Rest Cove in the back of, the back area of the island, about maybe almost a mile away from like this area of the settlement. You see a bright light suddenly in the dark sky, almost like a flare come up, and then disperse. That's not something you've ever seen before. And then you start to hear off in the distance.
That's weird.
And that's where we're going to end for the night.
we got some water zombies?
Water zombies. They know how to use boats.
The most dangerous kind of zombies.
Only in motorboats.
Underwater zombies from outer space.
All right. Well, end of episode 2. We've done it.
Hey!
We did it again. Second
All
time.
right.
us.
Second time for the second episode ever.
By golly, gee, gosh, George.
We did it.
It's done.
And then keep in mind, obviously in these earlier stages, it's a little bit, like you need them less, but keep in mind that you do have inspiration going in. But we're now going to, I'm going to ask you why you deserve inspiration. It's going to reset for next session.
So much role playing.
Do we still have the plus 10 from MVPC?
Yes, you do. Actually, since it's split, it's going to be
Plus 5.
Plus 6.
Oh, okay.
Or what you're going to do is roll a d6 at any point in the next session. Yes.
Can you stack those?
We should decide if you
Yes.
guys want to stack them.
Stack.
Because that could be
Oh.
we might
It
have
could
to
be
set
more
a
valuable
limit.
to have separate die.
Yeah.
Like if one of us got inspo again, then we'd have 2 of them that we could use separately.
Yeah, I think that what you'll have to do is we should limit it to 2, and I think it will so it'll also encourage other people to get voted for MVPC. Not that you guys would just keep voting for the same person over and over, but also I think it should reset after a session. So you know how we like record, however many we do in a session, it'll reset the next session. So you'll want to use it in that like 1 or 2 episodes. Okay. If that makes sense. I feel like that's a good way of handling it, especially when we're doing milestone. So
I also think it'd be cool if you hit a milestone, or we as a group hit a milestone and added like extra slots for being able to have more than 2. in the chamber. I think that'd be neat.
Yeah, maybe like every few levels or something like that.
Or,
we can,
just like something, even like story wise, if we unlock it or something like that. Just
I'll
just
think on that. That's a great idea. I'll think on that. But for now, tell me why you deserve inspiration next session. What did you do in this session?
I got the proprietor of that tavern super messed up.
You sure did. Which will have consequences.
No more consequences.
Everything has consequences, always.
I traded some rocks for some shells.
You did. Which will have consequences.
I showed everyone around my town.
You did, which will have consequences.
Obviously.
I investigated and bought into just about everything that everybody wanted to show me.
Very good. Weirdly, no consequences. Just kidding. Ultimate consequences.
Oh, shit.
All right, yes. You guys can have inspiration at the next session. All right, now it's time for tonight's MVPC. The most valuable player character. I want you guys to tell me who deserves a D10 inspiration die going into the next session. So, for the audience and your benefit, Nezrah is 1, Gil is 2, Fee is 3, and Can is 4. I'll give you a moment to decide on who you're going to vote for, and then you will choose the number by holding up the number of corresponding fingers. 3, 2, 1, vote! All right, we've got 3 votes for Can and 1 vote for Gil. Can, why'd you vote for Gil?
I voted for Gil because I like that he was just down to try things in the town. He kind of helped me show people around a little bit. Showed him how to fit in with us locals. So I thought that was pretty cool of him.
Very nice. Fee, why did you vote for Can?
She was a good host, showing us around town, getting us through the town and getting us all to places of rest. I mean, that's important. And otherwise, we wouldn't know where we're going because none of us can speak tree yet. So.
Very nice. Yeah. Gil, why did you vote for Can?
I thought that the little nugget of backstory was interesting, and that getting to see what her motivation is was cool. I liked it
so much. It's so fun.
Very nice. And Nezrah.
Ken was just so nice and let us in and treated us like friends. And I appreciate that.
Very nice. Well, you know what that means. Tonight's MVPC is Kanakanga.
Bing bong noise.
Take your 1d10 inspiration and use it wisely. All right, well, that is it for tonight, folks. Thanks for listening. If you like what you hear, please consider leaving us a review. It really helps us. And if you do so, you will get to hear your review read on the podcast. We read every review. No one's left out. Promise that.
Unless you don't want us to read the review, then say don't do it.
We're still going to do it.
We still might do it.
Yeah. Even a rating. You can leave a rating without writing anything.
That's true.
That's the same as writing a review and saying don't
like reading them, yeah.
And I think that it's important to leave a review because you're telling other people who are potential listeners what you like about the show. So ham it up good.
We're all vain motherfuckers and love hearing you talk about us.
But we
Stroke
also like, the fuck is this? So
still my favorite review.
Yeah, the best review. Succinct. But yeah, also consider rating us, especially on iTunes and things like that. If you rate us 5 stars, if you feel that's necessary, we would love that, but we won't tell you how to rate us. Other than that, check out our Patreon at patreon.com/D20_syndicate. We've got a bunch of amazing tiers. You get the option to like make an NPC with me that will appear and interact with the players. You have the option of designing magical items. You get access to bonus content early. There's a bunch of stuff. Check it out and see if anything trips your trigger. And you just consider, you might think about making us warlocks. Other than that, thanks for listening, folks. I'm your host and DM, Seth, and this is the D20 Syndicate podcast, where we go on adventures so you don't have to. Goodbye!
Goodbye! I'm waving.
I'm gonna have to take him to daycare more next
No
year.
shooting.
Millions of peaches.
Then start it.
Can you shoot to the ceiling?
Start the episode or I'll shoot.
What comes out of that?
What is that?
Bazooka.
It looks like you're on the phone and then trying to see through a magnifying
Get my
glass.
foot out. I can't.
Back me up. Back me up.
You just pointed a gun at me.
You can't aim
I'm just
twice.
stressed out. I need to think.
Just give me a fucking moment.
The hitting your head with a gun thing. I've always wanted to do it.
Bring that gun at my fucking dad.
Oh man, we should all just reenact that Reservoir Dogs scene and make a video out of it.
And somehow make it an ad.
Yeah. Just rip
Immediate
off.
cease and desist.
Yeah.
Tarantino's like, actually, if you have more feet in it.
Yeah, the whole scene is just the perspective of a foot. Like you can hear the intensity, but you just see feet. That's
actually a very interesting perspective.
Fucking funny.
Like it's still switching camera angles, but it's the person talking.
And you have like the
feet.
one person who has like the nervous foot tap.
This is like our second life, and now we are toddlers, so that's pretty cool.
And
Baby
in
geniuses.
this episode, we
Get away with a lot of
to
shit right
Second
now.
Life.
Thank you. That's
So
for the best.
nervous you're gonna break
And
it.
crack.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we're already addicted to
It
crack.
is the terrible twos. So.
Yeah. Once you get addicted to both, it's downward spiral.
By 9 Inch Nails.
Yes, that's how that album happened.
It's like going down a slide at the playground.
Really bad slide.
On shrooms.
Except the slide is life
Have
and
you guys
the
heard the
bottom
new
is
Nine Inch
fire.
Nails single? Really bad slide.
It's just
Slide.
Shouldn't have worn shorts.
But make it
my
goth.
cargos are wrapped up.
Cargos. Trent Reznor in cargo shorts.
He would totally wear cargo
He would
shorts.
100% wear cargo shorts.
And he would pull M&Ms out of one of the pockets.
I'm going to bet you all like $20 that he is wearing them right now. Get him on the horn.
They're Dickies cargo shorts with a chain wallet.
Oh, yeah.
Trent.
Von Dutch shirt.
Trent.
Oh no, I found a needle in the slide with my thigh.
Oh, did you know? Weirdly, sidebar. There's a bone of contention in the D&D community where some people think that dump stat means where you put your best stat.
That is.
You dump all of your points into it. That's how they view it. It's where you dump all your points into, and then everybody else, the correct people, dump stat is the stat that you dump, the one that you get rid of, that you don't pay as much attention to.
That's funny.
Those people
That
are
is
called dump asses.
confusing.
Because that is false.
I believe that it probably comes from people who do point buy.
Sure.
And I would assume that that's the
They're
reason for
dumping
that.
points
Well,
into
and I mean,
something.
I think it's one of those things too, where it's just like eventually you lose the, I don't know, it's like lost in not translation, but to the ages, and you get new players coming in and they hear these things or see these things, and I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah,
the way that
here's-
you explain it,
Yeah.
it's not like completely out of whack or out of line.
No, it was just interesting to see
Yeah.
that. I saw it on when we made an Instagram post about the D&D movie, and it said Chris Pine makes charisma his dump stat or whatever like that, and everybody was like, as he should, he's so charismatic, and other people were like, what are you talking about, you fool? And it was like a bunch of people in the comments arguing about what was the proper definition of dump stat. So if you use it differently than us, whereas we use it as the stat that you care least about, the one that you put your lowest shit in, then let us know.
Yeah, that's interesting.
I don't like it.
well, yeah, no, because I mean, obviously we grew up with the original intent.
Yes.
but like I said, it makes sense dumping all of your points into it. It's just dump itself has a negative connotation, so it's like
Yeah, like dump them.
Yeah.
If you're, If you're
got
dating
dumped.
somebody, and you dumped them,
Or you dump a whole bunch of love on them.
see there goes the confusion again.
Just a
Or like put
steaming
that
pile
dump
of
truck
love.
on my dick or something like that.
She did have dumps like a truck.
Dump truck ass.
That's
Jump on a porch.
literally what she said.
Maybe you should put on your fucking headphones. 'cause
I don't listen to anyone.
All right, so back to the campfire question. Does everybody know?
I'm
like a
sorry for
general
so much
answer.
vulgarity there. I
think
swore
it's
a
okay.
lot.
You said
I said dump truck.
on my dick.
I think you're like the only one who cares.
Yep. Remember when we were like, guys, we should try and parse out the
The
swearing
swears.
so much.
I have a family.
What does that mean?
If you don't know, Tomas.
fucking family. Family means Ohana, motherfucker.
I don't know what it means.
This is a Vin Diesel meme. That's what it means.
Ooh.
I want a mashed potato gun.
Yeah, man.
Bring that to Thanksgiving.
Shoot grandma.
Get over here.
I mean, really, that's just the end result of a regular potato gun at that point.
No,
so.
no.
Which, have you ever fired a potato gun?
I have.
They're
Did we fire
very
together?
Powerful.
Maybe.
Over by West High?
No,
You
I don't
know,
know if
I was
that
in high school and somebody, I went
Abandoned
during
train
lunch
yard.
and we were like in a neighborhood shooting fucking potato gun.
Oh,
At
I think I
what?
was there.
Where were you
The
shooting them?
sky, Lindsay.
Like in a neighborhood? Wouldn't it land on
It was a
someone's
block.
house?
It was a block away from West High.
Would it land on people's houses?
Probably.
I don't know. I'm not
They
God.
come back down.
I didn't call and ask them.
Or Tato Poe.
Guys,
Potato
like don't give me a Viking funeral. Just send me out on a hollowed out potato.
And then
want
we'll
it to
shoot
be
potatoes at you.
Yes.
Is it a loaded potato?
Yeah.
Yes, it's a loaded
Chives or no
baked
chives?
potato. No chives, please.
He smells incredible.
And then we'll get that really big potato gun from the one place and
Shoot it.
21 gun salute.
Just shoot it at the moon, baby.
And Michaela will play taps.
Birds are like swooping down on the potato pyre.
Just shoot me into space in a potato. The
We could shoot the
extraterrestrials will fix me.
that are trying to swoop
Why
down
would you
and
shoot the
because
birds?
they're
They
trying
got
to
to
eat.
more
They're gonna
funerals.
ruin the corpse.
your fault.
Who's eating
They're
them?
just acting on their nature.
That's true. Potato swooping birds.
That is still
Birds
like a
are
bird.
always trying to eat me.
I'm like a bird.
I want to eat
Want some of that, Billy?
All right. Well, should we get started? I don't know
Yeah.
how I got into this like sassy,
Probably
relaxed
because-
pose. It's just
It makes you meaner.
it's working for me, you bitches.
I like it.
I know you do.
Yeah.
Got a real Tim Gunn energy going on.